actually one restaurant. It's a restaurant which is not far from the Goodman. It's a restaurant which is basically just nearby, and it's called Quality Meats. And it's a wonderful place, it's a tiny place, and to me it's very much of a New York moment that I always have. You go down, and then you have people tasting wine and eating really incredible meat. I'm a meat lover, so that's why I love this place. And meat in New York is actually really great. But they have, I remember going there with a friend of mine, and then he sent me a picture and by email, and it say, it's not a guitar, and it was me facing that piece of meat, which actually really looked like a guitar, and only in New York you would see that. I would raid the closet of my friend Loulou de la Falaise. She's been having 30 years of fashion history things, and so many colors and so many accessories, so many beautiful boots, but so many incredible outfits, clothing by Saint Laurent and sometimes by other people. But her style being who she is, I would raid her closet. That's one. I'm afraid that to the question what I cannot live without, I'm going to give the answer that basically I would assume that 99% of people have been giving you. I would have a hard time to live without my iPhone. And it's difficult because I feel that it's an addiction, but it's definitely, I think it's the only addiction that I have, so I think I'm fine with it. It's been a unisex style. It's men and women in clogs, and I would be happy if it's never coming back. For one reason is that I love shoes, and but there is a thing that I love about shoes. It's the sound of shoes, and when I hear the sound of a stiletto, it's one sound. When I hear the sound of a mule, it's another sound. When I hear some boot sound, it's another thing. But hearing the sound of a clog is really not nice, not pretty. It's an ugly sound, and it makes an ugly, not only an ugly look, but the way people are walking. Only the desert you should be like, those type of camel type of walk. Only the desert you want to see club, but otherwise you could completely forget about it. I was in Gstaad, Switzerland, and I had to ski. And I'm a very bad skier. It was basically the first time I was skiing for 15 years. And I thought that at least if I'm not skiing well, I should look good. And I had this incredibly puffy, bright red combinaison ski outfit. And the good thing about that is that I didn't look at myself in the mirror. But then when I arrived on the top of those hills, there was this restaurant with a sort of mirror, and I look at myself in that thing, and I said, not only I look terrible, but I'm going to fall in 20 seconds. And basically, I never thought that I could survive that. I was ready sort of to slope straight on the back of the mountain, to kill myself and forget about that thing. I really looked like, I don't know what I looked like, but I didn't. It just means that, when you try something, you should always have a mirror.